Hello. Hope everybody's having a good day. We're going to do the daily reading for today. Hi, Lydia. Yeah, you can. So we'll start with seeing what the daily message for everybody is for today and see what's going on. And then we'll dive into the requested readings. Hey, Jennifer. A fast reading. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, here is the daily reading and message for everyone today. Here we go. I hope you guys can all hear me okay. All right. All right, here we go. Okay. All right. So this is good, you guys. All right. So the message for everybody today is that good things are on their way. So things are going to start flowing in the right direction. Intuition is going to be powered up. We're going to be given guidance to, how to move directly to be able to step into receiving the good things that we've been working on. And it's like starting today. So this is starting today, a path to freedom. So, and that is, it's whatever freedom means to you, whether that means spiritually, emotionally, financially, in your love life, in your mind, whatever freedom means to you. But it's like today is the start, and we are being asked to take the step forward by trusting and following our intuition to be able to start, seeing these results. And there are, again, the signs are going to be amplified, right? So this is saying that the signs, that we've been asking for, and if you haven't been asking, please start asking for signs and what exactly you need to do to create what you want. But for those of us that do ask for the signs and are paying attention to them, we're going to start to see more of them, right? And so we're going to get a lot of clarity around what the next step and what the path is going to look like. It's going to really open up and give us a lot of clarity. So that's a really exciting message, you guys. And this is, just the daily general. So this is available energy for everybody to be able to tap in and use. So that's really exciting. Jennifer said, not one of those huge ones like we used to get. The huge ones typically happen in the private readings, and the lives here are a little bit more scaled back. Okay. All right. I'm going to do some clearing shuffles, and then first up we have Lydia, and then we have Jennifer. And if anybody else would like a reading, all you got to do is just let me know. All right. So, I thought I brought my spray in here. Where did I put it? Ah, here it is. I thought so. It travels around my house because I use it all the time. All right. Here we go. We'll get a couple more clearing shuffles in, Lydia, and then we'll get your reading shuffles in. One more clearing one is what I'm getting. All right. All right, Lydia, here we go. Okay, here we go. One more. One more. All right. All right, Lydia, here we go. All righty. All right. So, Lydia, I don't know if you have worked yet with the goddess or asked her for guidance and direction, but your intuition is really wanting to come through. It's really wanting to talk to you. And there's a lot of inner digging and discovery that needs to take place. Okay, this has to happen. It has to take place. You have to let your intuition come through. And you've got to dig deep to do, the inner discovery, finding out about yourself, opening up to yourself. And you have to do that so that you can become open to receive. So you really got to tap in. This is tapping into your own higher self, higher knowledge, higher wisdom. Okay? This comes from within you. All right? That has to happen. Okay? And it's weird because, the goddess has been coming through for you, but we have the God card here. And it's like, I don't know if you're struggling with working with goddess, but it's like God showing up. So it's like, maybe if there's some kind of disconnect with the goddess, it's like the God's like, okay, well, you know what? I'll work with you too. That's okay. So you need to really, I don't know if you asked for the signs yet, but again, like the daily reading said, you've got to ask for them and start paying attention. God is trying to bring you information that you need. Okay, but you have to really pay attention to the signs. Okay, and this message here, okay, this card here, they're speaking to your mind. Okay, this is all about, again, paying attention to your thoughts and having the discipline within your mind. Okay, so there's knowledge and wisdom there, but you have to be able to tap in, and you have to be able to start recognizing, what the truth is versus, what negative self-talk or, any kind of, this is about you and your mind, and you have to get clear in your mind so that this knowledge and wisdom can come through. Okay. There's a fresh start here. There's a new beginning here. And so it's like that's coming. So I don't know if that's what you're focusing on, but that's coming. Okay. The new life, new beginning, new fresh start, that's coming. But it's going to require you to communicate. Okay. You got to be open to open communication. You have to make sure that your throat chakra is healed and open. And I don't know, I'm pointing at, he's got, his throat chakra. that's what he's pointing at. So it's all about making sure that you've got open, honest communication. Okay. And that's going to help with this new that is coming in. You just have to remember to communicate. Okay. But yeah, so I don't know if you've ever reached out to work with the goddess, but God is showing up here as well. But you've got to start listening to your intuition. Okay. Your higher self is that piece of you that is connected to source, to spirit. Okay. And it always wants the very highest and best for you and the people around you, right? Because we're all connected. We're all one. We are all come from source. We all come from spirit, right? So at the end of the day, we're all connected, right? And your higher self always wants the very best for you. So that's what's trying to come through. Okay. So you've got to start connecting with your higher self, trusting and hearing and listening to your intuition. Again, that has to be done. Okay. So hopefully that was helpful, but that's all I'm getting right now. There's information that needs to come through. Ask God for help. Open up so you can get the information and see the signs so you don't miss them. Okay. All righty. All right. Oh, good. Okay. You have. Wonderful. And you've asked for, and you're seeing, great. Yeah. So there'll be more coming in. Okay. And that was the daily message for everybody is, that whole, the signs that we're getting right now, that's going to be amped up. So great. Okay. Let's see. Next we have Jennifer. And if anybody else wants one, just let me know. And we can do that. And one more clearance shuffle here. All right. Okay. Jennifer, this one is for you. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. All right. All right, Jennifer. So the goddess wants to work with you. And I don't know, have you worked with her in the past? Is she one that you typically work with? Oh, guys, I forgot to fix my camera. I'm still sideways. That's annoying. So goddess wants to work with you, okay? And she wants to start helping you clear things out, okay? She wants to help clear the path for you, clear the way, clear out all the crap you don't need anymore, okay? She wants to help you do this. All right. You've got to get balanced. You have got to get balanced. You have to get your mind balanced. And you have got to dig deep and get into the nitty-gritty details. Okay, so you need to make sure you're paying attention. You don't want to miss anything. Okay, there's little details and little things around you that you need to start paying attention to. Start checking the fine print. But get balanced, okay? So it's a process, right? So, but you're being asked to balance your thoughts, balance your energy, your emotions, your surroundings, everything needs to be brought into a balance. And you're being asked to have the courage to really dig deep within yourself and within your history, your life, your timeline, the healing work that needs to be done, the experiences that you don't want to face and look at. She wants to help you dig in and clear those things out. And it takes courage to do that. But she will help you. She will help you because she wants to bring more light in and she wants to bring healing in. But you have to take the layers of shit out to get to the bottom, right? So she's asking you to do that. She wants to help you do that. And it's hard work, and it requires courage and strength. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. All right. So I feel like this is an extra little side piece that you need to know. And I'm going to be very blunt. There is, and this is what I'm getting. Okay. Anybody who knows me knows that this is not my personal terminology. But there is a literal shithead in your life who is taking from you and taking from you and taking from you. And it is time to end it. And you know this. Okay. So you need to put an end to whoever this shithead is that is taking from you. Okay. I don't know if they're taking, your energy, your time, your money, your space. I don't know, but this person has got to go. It's time. Get rid of them. You already know this. So if you're looking for confirmation, this is the confirmation. They need to get out your life because they are dragging you down. They do not want what is best for you. Okay. So this is a separate little message that has dropped in. Okay. So first off, you got to get rid of this person, but don't forget, Goddess wants to work with you. Okay. I know you asked for a quick small reading, but I'm sorry. They keep pushing. They keep pushing. You know how they do. Okay. All right. You can come out of the crap. So I don't know what kind of situation you're in, and I don't know what kind of situation you're in with this person, but there's hope. Okay. They want to bring you out of the darkness into the light. Okay. They want to take you out of the crap. You've got to start connecting more with Goddess and Source and your guides. And start using your energy effectively and start pushing your energy towards the light. Okay, you've got to go clear out the dark, bring in the light. Okay, there's hope here. Things will get better, but you have got to ask for help spiritually to light the way. Okay, and they will. All right, so that's very important. Get rid of this person. Things will start to get better, but you have to work with Source. You have to work with Goddess, and you have to want to move forward. Essentially, that you got to have that. You have to want that. Biscuit. All right, Jennifer, hold on. We got more coming through. All right. All right. If you can free yourself from the darkness that you're in and from this person that you're with, you're wanting connection. Okay? You're wanting connection and unity and partnership, right? But you've got to free yourself from this person, okay? Because they're a dead end. And you got to get really grounded, okay? And you have to be willing to change what your views are of the type of partnership and union that you're looking for. Okay. You have to rethink that. You have to rethink it, but get grounded. Okay. Drop your grounding cord from the base of your spine deep into the earth, and you keep dropping that grounding cord until you start feeling that pulling sensation at your hips. Okay. And then that's when you know you've connected and you're grounding, and then you give in, right? And you just release and let all the tension flow out of you. You let any fear, doubt, worry flow out of you and ground it. Let the earth energy take it from you. Okay, so you got to get grounded. You got to rethink about and reform your thoughts around what this companionship looks like. Okay, you got to rethink that, and that will open the space and free you up for the proper person to be able to enter. Okay, but it's not going to happen until you rethink it and you do this other work that they're talking about and get rid of this person. Okay. Okay, I think that's it. That's all they had. You already know when you ask them for, short and sweet, you're not going to get it. They do not work that way. Okay, so I hope that was helpful and answered your questions. Hopefully. Okay. Let's see. All right, you guys. All right. Anybody else want a reading? We've got some time here, room for one other. So just let me know. You're very welcome. All right. Anybody else? Would anybody else like a reading? Like I said, I got a little bit more time left if anybody is interested. It seems like some people always hop in here a little bit late. So I think what I'll do is we'll just hang out like another, say, 5 minutes till like 1 o'clock in case anybody else hops in and wants a reading. You guys have any questions? Anything you want to talk about? Anything. I keep seeing that comment, I want a fast reading. Makes me giggle. Questions, comments, anything. Anything, anybody. Okay, so I'll just talk to you guys and just make sure that nobody else drops in. And if we don't have anybody else that drops in by 1 o'clock, I will hop off. So just a couple more minutes. So I'm researching and trying to find a really good place to get crystals from to be able to start offering. But if anybody listened to the Crystal Basics and More podcast episode, I know it was really long, you guys, but there was so much information, and there's also a blog post. So yeah, if you don't want to listen, you can always go to the website and read about it. But we talk about how to cleanse and clear, charge, activate, program your crystals, how to work with your crystals in meditation and ritual, doing crystal grids. So there's a whole lot of information. And I even went into how and why crystals work, the energy and the structure, and why and how they work. So that was fun. So you guys go check it out. It was really interesting. But the biggest thing I'm running into with finding the right place to get gems and crystals from, I'm, asking Goddess to reveal the, the places and the people that we need to work with, because I want to make sure everything is ethically sourced. I want to make sure things are being done right. and in a safe way for, the people that are mining, that they're paid fair wages and that we're not using, child labor, stuff like that. That's really important to me. And so I'm just waiting to find the right place. But I've got a whole list of ones that I want to get and offer, and I want to share a whole lot of information about that. But I also want to make sure, that I'm selling things that I can feel good about, so that you guys can know you're purchasing things that you can feel good about. So that's important to me. So just throwing that little tidbit out there. It's almost 1 o'clock, counting down. So if anybody else wants a reading, let me know. I know sometimes when we get really busy and we have a lot of readings, and I'm on here a little bit longer, other people show up. So I'm just trying to give them an opportunity to see their notification or go to lunch or what have you, so that they can hop on and check it out, get a reading if they want one. I know I posted it in the comments. Right now, the private readings are 75% off. So for $15, you can get a private reading with me or Pamela. Oh, and Robin, if you listen to this, we messaged you back to schedule your private reading with Pamela. So check your messages because we're waiting to schedule with you. Yes, hello, Amanda. Absolutely, I have time. See, this is why I hung around till 1 o'clock, because I had a feeling somebody would drop in. Welcome, 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 Amanda. Yeah, we can do one. Here we go. Oh, you know what? I just got the drop in. Sprays. Okie dokie. All right. All right, Amanda, I'm going to do some clearing shuffles, and then we will get started. Just mix that good clearing all around. Ooh. One more. All right. Okay, Amanda. Oh, you're very welcome. All right. Here we go. All right, here we go. All right. Interesting. All right, Amanda. So this is taking a little bit of a different turn than what some of the past ones have been. I'm not sure if you asked about your love life, but that's what I'm picking up on. Okay. Okay, all right. Okay. So it looks like to me that there's somebody in the past that you were with, and something happened with them that just changed everything for you. And you're kind of left with this sadness and unsurety around love. That's what it's looking like to me. But God energy is showing up. So God's showing up here, and I think He wants to help. So I don't know if you've healed this situation. I'm going to assume not, because the sadness is still around. But call in God energy and ask Him to help you heal this situation from the past so that you can be open and free to start moving forward in your love life. So I'm not sure if this is somebody, I feel like this is somebody you're no longer with. If it's somebody you're still with, no, I don't think it's somebody you're still with. You might still think about them, but you just got to heal the situation and pull in more God energy to help do that. If you've listened to some of the podcast, we talk about how to dive into hurts and traumas from the past and how to shift the energy there so that you can heal. Okay. But yeah, go slow. Okay. Go slow. It's okay to open back up to love. You just have to, give yourself time and be okay with that. Okay. It seems like, if you go at this thing, you're going to want to be very honest and open. I think that's the message here. So if you start a new relationship, you need to be very open and honest about who you are and about your magic. Okay. So if you've been wondering, how do I open up to somebody about, being magical? You just do it. Because that's going to be very important. Okay. Because you have to be able to be who you really are and share who you really are and not have to hide any parts of yourself or feel like you have to hide any parts of yourself. You want to be fully open and honest, so that you're truly loved for who you are in a relationship. Okay. So, yeah, you definitely want to open up and share. Okay. And it's okay to go slow. You don't have to rush into anything. Okay. Give yourself time and space. All right. And, um, you can ask for some clarity. And, me personally, when it comes to, okay, do healing spells all day, right? You can do healing spells all day to heal your past, to heal your love life, to heal emotions and traumas and childhood. And, I'm all for that. But when it comes to love spells, I get a little wary of them because me personally, I don't want to ever manipulate somebody's free will, right? So I'm very cautious with how I do love spells. Self-love spells, those are wonderful. Okay. I once had a friend who did a magnetic attraction spell, and wow, she got a lot of attention, but she wasn't getting like real love attention. She just wanted to have fun, and she had fun. She never took it seriously, and the spell worked. But when it comes to love spells, the one thing I am okay with is asking for and doing a spell to call in the person you're supposed to be with. That kind of spell work is okay because what you're doing is you're just inviting the universe to bring into you what is pretty much, in my opinion, and there's several different ways to look at this, right? But almost like predestined who you're supposed to be with. There's this whole idea of twin flames and soulmates, and then you've got soul contracts and karma to work out. So who you're supposed to be with might not necessarily be your soulmate. Like if you've got, I'm getting really deep and random. I'm so sorry, Amanda. Oh, exactly right. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, that's helpful. I should have checked the comments a while ago. But so sometimes we're supposed to be with somebody because we have a soul contract and karma that we have to work out, right? And then sometimes we're supposed to be with somebody because they are our soulmate or our twin flame. And, that whole, I'll try to post something in a group about, what all those definitions are and whatnot. But anyway, so I think it's fair to do and safe to do a love spell to call in your soulmate. right? Because that's something that's already been tagged. That's something that's already been decided, in my opinion. Again, this is all my opinion. If none of this resonates with anybody, just forget I ever said it. It's not a big deal. But in my opinion, before we incarnate and come here to Earth, we create these soul contracts with people. And that can also include our soulmates, who we're destined to be with. So it's not like you're manipulating somebody's free will, because they already decided in spirit they wanted to be with you. You wanted to be with them. It's just a matter of finding each other now that you're on the physical plane. So, doing spell work to invite the universe to bring that person in so that you guys can meet up and start to have this relationship here on the physical plane. I don't see anything wrong with that, right? You're not naming a person. You're not calling somebody, asking somebody to be with you against their will. You're not, manipulating. No, you're just inviting and holding space for the universe to bring in that person that's meant to be with you. So those I feel good about, and that has worked for me. I did that. It was like I think it was like February of 2018. Yeah, 2018, February 2018. Like, I did that. I just said, I put that call out and I said, where are you? Bring to me the person I am meant to be with. Bring to me my soulmate, right? And I did that. And it was funny because that same day I ended up randomly, by just following my intuition, I ended up in the location where I eventually ended up meeting him. Now, I didn't meet him the same day, but I ended up in the location where I ended up meeting him. And being in that location, I ended up continuing to go back to that location. And then eventually I met him, and he was in a relationship, and I was kind of talking to somebody, and it was like another month or two maybe before he ended his relationship that he was in, and I stopped talking to the person I was talking to, and we actually started talking. And we've been together, let's see, Sunday will be 3 years. And we have our beautiful baby girl, and we are soulmates, and we definitely both feel that way, and we have, like, since we first started talking. So we just literally, just like that, fell in love. But again, I never manipulated his free will. I never did any kind of love spell on him or with him or around him or anything. I just asked for the person that was supposed to be with me to show up, and he did. Okay. So do that, but make sure you're healing first. Make sure you're ready. Because if you're not ready, then you still got to go through the healing process, So you can't bypass the healing process. So I kind of bypassed the healing process. And so, we ended up having to heal together, right? So it took time. Things were not, rainbows and sunshine for the first 2 years. It took a lot of work of healing myself, and him doing his healing, and us growing spiritually, and me introducing him to my world of magic and everything. But, now we're great, but it took a lot of time and effort. So do your healing work. That helps first. And that gets you in the place where you're ready to welcome in the love. Okay. And I'm really sorry for being so rambling, but hopefully that will help. Yeah, Queen, whatever your name is, I'm sorry, you're going to get banned because we don't allow that mess here. You can take that on somewhere else. Okay, so everybody ignore her. She will be banned here shortly, if not already. If Pam's on here, I'm sure she will take care of it before I can. And that's okay. All right. Amanda, I hope that was helpful. Oh, good. Yeah, you're very welcome. And of course, just reach out if you have any questions. Hey, if you can answer, if you see me in my, oh, you're welcome, Amanda. Let's see. If you can answer, if you see me and my partner getting back together long term, we still communicate, but it has been silent. Sonia. Okay. All right. You know what, Sonia? I'll give it a go. I will try and see what happens. clearing in here. All right, Sonia. Yes, you're welcome. I'm going to do a couple more clearing shuffles, and then we will give it a go. All right, Sonia, here we go. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, Sonia. Here we go. Okay, here we go, Sonia. All right, Sonia. So the first thing that's coming up here, you need to try to get grounded, okay? I'm not sure if you're familiar with what being grounded looks like or feels like, but it's energetically connecting with the earth, okay? And it helps you clear your mind, it helps you relax, and it helps you open up so that you can get more clarification, okay, within your own self. All right. And so you can do that by going outside, walking around barefoot outside. And you can also imagine a cord of energy dropping from the base of your spine straight into the center of the earth. And you just keep visualizing this cord dropping. And as you do that, eventually you'll feel like a soft, very slight pulling sensation that starts about at your hips. It's like kind of pulling you down. And that's you connecting with the earth. That's when you know you've reached that connection point. And then you just give into it and you relax and you give all thoughts and fears and worries. You just feel your body relax and you ground all of that. Okay. It's very relaxing, but being grounded is very important. Okay. Okay, Sonia, this is what I see. Okay. And I don't do a whole lot of relationship spreads, it comes up when it comes up, but you need to start paying attention to the signs, okay? Because you're being given signs of what's really going on. And this is coming from spirit, okay? This is coming from your guides, from your higher self. Um, they are giving you signs, all right? You can call it whatever you want. The divine source, God, goddess, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, it doesn't matter. But they're trying to show you signs, okay? They're really trying to let you know what's going on, okay? You have to be open. You have to open up and start paying attention, okay? And you can ask for very clear and direct signs, right? So you can say, if I should, if I should do X, Y, and Z, please show me a red bird, right? And if I shouldn't, Send me a blue bird, right? And then you got to start paying attention. It might not be a physical bird. It could be something you see in a magazine, something you see online, something you see scrolling Facebook. You might see these birds. So it might not be an actual physical bird, or it very well could be. But start paying attention because there's signs all around you, okay? I feel like this relationship needs to end, okay? I feel like it's not balanced. The give and take isn't fairly balanced. It almost feels like you put out more than you receive in. So you spend more time and energy than you receive from him. Okay. So I'm getting that it needs to end. You gotta let go. Okay. But this is your choice, right? You can do whatever you want. You don't have to listen to me by any means. Ask for a sign. It's that simple. You don't have to listen to anything I say. But there's going to be an opportunity for you to get very clear about what you really want in a relationship. Okay. If this relationship isn't ideal for you, and if you're being really honest with yourself, and if this isn't ideal for you, then let it go, right? Because you letting go is going to open space for the right person to come in. Okay. But honestly, I see you getting back together, but I also see it as you're not going to be happy. You're going to be very sad. I think if you get back together instead of letting it end, it's like showing me both scenarios, right? You're going to be sad, and you're going to be like, "What did I do? Why did I get back in this situation?" So he's not being fully honest with you. Okay, he's not being all of himself. And it might be that, there's stuff going on that like you said, that he's dealing with. And I feel like maybe he's really just not able to be who he really is. And maybe he's just not able to be really honest with you and fully available to you and love you the way that you deserve. Okay. And so I'm not saying he's a bad person. I'm not saying that this is done intentionally to hurt you. I'm just saying that maybe, he's human and he's just not capable. Okay, but you deserve love. You deserve good things. He just can't give you what you need. And that's at no fault of his own. He's got stuff that he's got to work out and heal and deal with, and you know, um, it's just not there. That's what I see. Um, you deserve better. Okay. And if you focus on what you really want in a relationship, and you focus on healing you and loving yourself and being the best person you can be, the right person will come in. Okay. But with him, it needs to end. And like I said, if you don't listen to me and you get back together with them, you know, it, I completely understand wanting to do that, especially if you have a long history with this person. It's just, I'm getting that you're going to end up very sad and wishing that you hadn't, let him come back or get back with them, or you're going to regret putting yourself back in the situation. So, but yeah, be honest with yourself and start focusing on what you really want. What do you really deserve? Um, and stay open and available to that, and find that person that is available and can match your vibration and can be there for you and support you, where you can have, a fair give and take in energy and love, so that you can be fully supported, with who and what you are. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. Great. Yeah. Okay. Anytime you see numbers like that, like the 1111, you can just look it up. You can, there's bukus of stuff on 1111. Honestly, if you Google, like, why do I see 1111, or angel numbers 1111, or numerology 1111, there's a lot of stuff out there. I personally don't see 1111 a lot. I actually see my birthday a whole lot, which is weird. But the message for me is I'm on the right track. Keep going. So that's what I get out of seeing my birthday constantly on the clock. But anyway. But yeah, Sonia, I hope that was helpful to you, and good luck. You deserve love. You deserve somebody that can meet you where you are, and help you be a better person, that wants to inspire you and love you and push you to be the best you, and, you'd be able to do the same for them. That's really important, and that makes for a really great relationship when you have that equal love and support. So I hope that was helpful to you. All right. Does anybody else want a reading? I got a little bit more time. If there's anybody else that would like one, just say, yes, please, and I will gladly get you in. Oh, and don't forget, you guys, if you enjoyed your reading, please leave us a review, a recommendation on the Facebook page. I'd really appreciate that. And don't forget, you guys can check us out. We're like all over the place on social media, Instagram, YouTube, the podcast. You can just look for The Witch Source on, whatever podcast app that you use. We're on all of those. And leave reviews on those too, on whatever source that you're listening to, because that helps other people find the podcast as well. And we appreciate that as well. All right, you guys. Well, if nobody else wants a reading, I am going to sign off and go eat some lunch. Anybody? All right, you guys. Well, this has been fun. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, magical day. And we'll be back tomorrow. I'll probably do a 12:30 again, or maybe right at 12 tomorrow for the reading. And then possibly do one in the evening again, because I know last Friday we were on for a long time doing readings, which was a lot of fun. And then we did the tea party in the group, and that was great too, where you guys got to ask all your questions and talk about stuff. And yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that. So if you guys want to round up your questions and things to talk about, we'll probably do that again either tomorrow night or maybe Saturday or sometime. But all right, you guys, have a magical day, and we'll see you tomorrow with the weekend reading.